Service providers have been for years trying to grow managed services in their business to achieve more cost efficiency, reduce costs, but also to simplify their vendor landscape. So while I was preparing for my presentation, I actually tried to validate have they succeeded in that target. And we checked and we saw that actually the number of IT services vendors has grown and not decreased over the past few years, which is a bit surprising, because part of managed services is actually simplifying the vendor landscape as well. And when we checked why this was a situation, Amdocs basically saw that due to, first of all, new buying centers like the CMO in the business who go directly out to vendors in the areas of cloud and new businesses and digital, but also because of emerging domains which require specialists in cloud, in SDN, NFV, in all kinds of the emerging domains, big data, analytics, and so on. What actually happens is that the number of IT services vendors has grown. And that was a bit surprising because the ambition to reduce those number of vendors is still out there, and it means there's still a lot of work to actually utilize managed services vendors to achieve that target. Amdocs is one of the leading BSS, OSS software vendors in the world. And our power today is not just by providing the technologies and the software, but actually by managing the business and the operations on behalf of the customers. And the combination between our product ability and positioning to being one of the largest and strongest managed services providers, especially in the IT domain, but also emerging into the network, actually enables us to take a domain, a business domain, and to help service providers not only reduce costs and operational efficiencies, but also to improve their customer experience KPIs, as well as using managed services for revenue growth and revenue generation in all of these emerging new domains. Based on all the analysis we're doing in Amdocs' services R&D unit, what we're seeing is that if managed services in the past took a specific domain or a skill set, and basically that was the scope of the managed services, the evolution is going to be taking larger chunks of business responsibility and going across the IT and the network. SDN, NFV will be part of that, but also tying in the ability to deliver customer experience from the network to the customer and the ability to manage and to monitor that. And managed services deals will actually encompass a much larger and broader scope in terms of responsibility. So if in the past it was finding a lower cost skill set and using managed services to provide that service through SLA KPIs, the managed services of the future will be a true partnership in taking a business domain or a new revenue stream or a new line of business and using the managed services as a model to actually execute and to achieve that strategy.